Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and do my usual spiel too. I think it's been a little while since I did this, but hello to Twitch chat and hello to everyone who may be watching the replay on YouTube. My streaming schedule has changed a bit, largely just due to, I don't know. I don't really have to give a reason, do I? I'm not going to give a reason. Um, but my streaming schedule has changed a bit. We are now doing Wolf Bride on Mondays, and Romance Club will still be on Tuesdays. They'll start at the same time, both days. So it'll be around 4 p.m. PT, 7 p.m. ET. Again, we'll be reading Wolf Bride on Mondays, and then Romance Club on Tuesdays. Right now we're reading Chasing You, Season 1. And what else do I usually say? Oh yeah, if you want to join us live, then you should join us at twitch.tv/playchoicespodcast at those times. It's a fun time. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. I don't actually know if Wolf Bride is going to be a fun time. I don't know what to think. Hi, Kat. I will start off by saying that, like, I obviously know that Wolf Bride is contentious for a lot of people for various reasons. I don't really have an opinion of the book. I don't know if I hate it. I don't know if I love it. Like, some of the things I have seen has been concerning, but I'm going in with a clean slate. I haven't really watched any scenes. Really, I've just kind of heard things through the grapevine that have gotten to me. So, we're just going in with an open mind. Um, the summary makes me a little nervous, but I don't know. I wonder if this is going to be something that I'm going to hate, like everyone kind of anticipates that it's going to be for me, or if it's going to be something that I will, like, secretly, like, really enjoy. Well, it's not going to be a secret because I'm going to be streaming it, so if I enjoy it, I'll tell you. I'm not going to hide that from anybody. But and that's kind of all the preamble that I have. Thank you for everyone who is able to join, and I think I'm just going to hop in to chapter 1. So again, never read a lick of this book before. I'm looking at book 1, chapter 1, titled Hunt's Peak. The summary is: drawn by dreams to your mother's childhood home, you find an unexpected connection with a dangerous and mysterious man. Okay, drawn by dreams. That's interesting. Okay, werewolf, romance, and love triangle. Okay. Let's see. Let's hop in. I already see people placing bets on whether I'm going to enjoy this book or not. I don't know. I'm very nervous. KT says, hee hee hee. I mean, beautiful artwork. Lovely. Gorgeous. Wait, this music is way too loud. I apologize. I'm trying to... Oh my god. There's so many things going on. I was trying to adjust the volume so that way you could hear me above the music, because it's bopping in my ear right now. But then there's this attention. This book contains mature sexual situations in which your character experiences a mystical connection to men, women, and werewolves. Is this a bestiality warning? Hey Jerry, how's it going? Oh boy, there's quite a few people here. I'm just looking at the number of viewers. There's more than I thought would be here. Oh, also, can I, okay, look, can I also just give a shout out? Because a few people have followed me over the past couple, and I don't know if I properly shouted them out. So, thank you to Goblin Graveyard, KM005. Ooh, I don't know if I can say this. Mythia Meow Meow. Great screen name. Love it. eKindWoo and Vega Milagros, thank you all so much for following me. If you're not following me and you would like to, this is a great time to do so. You know, wink wink nudge nudge. I think this is a bestiality warning, but... Oh, hello! Welcome to chat. I don't know how you want me to refer to you as. Is A, B, I don't know. Oh, that's Polov! Or Pavel, I'm sorry. You know, I apologize. If you want to correct me and tell me how to pronounce your name, I am not going to be offended. But hello, I'm so glad you could join, because I remember We had chatted a few times both on YouTube and on Twitter about you having a hard time being able to join because of time zone differences. So glad you could be here. Jerry said other than GameStop HR being slow as hell, it's fine. What are you working with GameStop HR? Do you work there? Can I ask that? You don't have to reveal information if you don't want to. I'm just curious now that you've mentioned it. Thank you all so much for joining me. Okay, before we begin, let's see what you look like. Have we seen these faces? Okay, never mind. That's Bloodbound. That's another. Okay, cool. Katie said, Jerry, are you hiring? That hairstyle is so cute. Oh my god. This looks like this is a new... Thank you for subscribing, Eric. I appreciate it. Yeah, this seems like this is a character they want us to play with, and I have... As cute as these faces are, they're very cute, and that hairstyle is fucking adorable. But I am gonna play with the new face, because it does seem like this is a character they wanted us to, you know, the character they just created for this book. Alright, that looks right. Now, how do you want to do your hair? I'm fine. Oh, no. No diamonds, please. Can I get the original? Is that the original? It's Black Magic? Yeah, Black Magic is the one. That's the original. Who needs sleep when you can have Wolf Bride? I agree with you. I agree with you. There's something about the magic in the air that will keep you awake. Well, yep, that's me. Sometimes the cover faces be false advertising. You're absolutely correct. Oh, Celine. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, russet, like a potato. Fishy recommends it very much. Yeah, I've only heard positive things from her. What's happening? Why is there no... Oh. I thought text would just pop up. Apparently not. Eric said, I had to open up my laptop to use Prime subscription, so lucky your channel is worth it. Thank you so much. What a nice compliment. The breeze is cool as you run through the woods. Your muscles bunch and surge powerfully as you run, sure-footed on the forest trails. Oh, wow. This give me very Twilight feels. Can't get away. What's she running from? Gradually you become aware of the soft pad of feet behind you. Avid yellow eyes, a dark whisper of fur between the trees. Oh my god. Absolutely not. Have we ever talked about this? How many people in the chat right now are outdoorsy people? Can you let me know? And I'm curious, if you are outdoorsy people, have you ever come across an animal where you just like didn't know what to do? Because that's my biggest fear. Like, I like to go on hikes and stuff, but I am so afraid that I'm going to run into something that I'm not equipped to handle. Jerry said, no, I'm trying to start my retail job, but HR is taking forever to set the date to start. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. It's a bummer when HR lags like that, too. Cass said outdoor from my car to the hotel. Does that count? Yeah, it counts. I'll count it. Eric said, please don't insult Twilight like that. Twilight, let me tell you something. Especially the last couple movies, so good. Twilight knows what it is, and the actors knows what it is, and that's why Twilight's good. Eric said, I like hiking, but I hate camping. Yeah, I've never camped a day in my life. Really, the only way that I could do camping if it was like glamping. But other than that, never. The wolf is behind you now, fangs flashing white in the moonlight. You turn, but he follows effortlessly. His movements match perfectly to yours. KT said, Twilight is sure is interesting. Fishy said, you mean you like the Breaking Dawn movies? Twilight released during the time where I was in your ideal age group to consume Twilight, so yes, I did. I did like Twilight. I did. The movies are... I mean, I feel two ways about the Twilight movies because on one hand, they're awful, right? But they're also acted perfectly. Because I remember there was a time where everybody said, like, oh, Kristen Stewart's such a bad actress. Because that was the first time that the majority of people had seen her and she was playing Bella. But in hindsight, Bella, I mean, she acted Bella perfectly. She's a weird character. How do I get a refund on my prescribed, pre-subscribed subscription? I went to the premiere for the first movie and assaulted Robert Pattinson with a pen. You saw him in person? Oh, I love Robert. Oh! He's one of those celebrities that, like, I mean, he's still a celebrity, right? So I'm not gonna, like, if you have his autograph, I can't. That's incredible. What a, everybody, round of applause, please. Because Fishty has Robert Pattinson's autograph. That's one of my favorite stories you've told me. Hey, nope, never seen an animal when I'm outside, and hi, I'm lurking due to reading The Crown and the Flame. How is it? Where? What book are you at in The Crown and the Flame? I am starting a speed run through Blades, and then I'm probably gonna do. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm probably gonna do Laws of Attraction and then Queen Bee 2. Crown and the Flame is just not even on my list to read right now, to be honest with you. The entire end of Breaking Dawn is stupid because it would never have happened due to the books. What was the ending again? Was that the... Y'all, it's been forever since I've watched the end of Breaking Dawn. I can't recall what actually happens. And what the difference is between the books and the movies more specifically. Oh, the fake fight scene? Yeah, I remember seeing that in theater and, like, being truly taken aback. Yep, this is what will happen if you attack BS. And yeah, Pattinson is the new Batman. I love him. I'm excited for any role that he plays. Let's continue. Celine goes, oh, because the wolf is following her on her ankles. You run faster, heart pounding in your chest. But are you afraid, or is it only the thrill of the chase? What person enjoys being chased by a wolf? Someone answer that for me. Because they didn't want it to be that Bella was just the bestest and strongest of the most beautifulest vampires ever. I don't know what noise is this supposed to be, like a... Is that what wolves sound like? KT said don't forget the CGI. Oh, this is taking me back. This is taking me back. I'm glad that we've all seen Twilight. Your pulse leaps as you feel the wolf's hot breath in your neck. Shivers race through your body, and you know you feel what the wolf is feeling. His triumph, his excitement. Oh, so was the thrill of the chase more so coming from... Am I actually feeling what he is feeling, or... Like, is he, like, telepathically communicating his emotions to me? And ew, his breath is on his neck? How quick is he? So weird. I don't know what to do with this narration. You watch Twilight for the plot? Yes, unfortunately. I enjoy the nanny affair too, okay? Like, nobody should be surprised by this. You stumble as you reach the base of a waterfall, its cool spray doing nothing to control the heat inside of you. The wolf rises to his hind legs and bears you down into the pool as you turn to face him. I bet he's going to transform into a human. Oh, ill. Ill. Celine says, took you long enough. And suddenly the wolf is gone, body lengthening and fur melting under your hands until you were skin to skin with a man, eyes the same golden amber as the wolf's. Jake said, I'm reading book 2, about to finish. I love how fantasy it is. Maybe I'll get into it then. I don't know. I'm still trying to get into Blades, but to be honest, I haven't made much more progress than when I last tweeted about it. You have a powerful magical connection to this man, so make sure you choose someone who sets your heart on fire. Gross. Gross. Okay, probably the cutest out of all of them. Gross. Oh. That was the same person I said gross to. Okay, I mean, these... Ugh, God. Oh my god. I don't really care for any of them, but I guess he's the more tolerable. Fishy said, I hope you find one of these dudes attractive because I didn't. It made things a lot more difficult for me. Yeah, no, I'm not into this. Is this who you see? Girl, I guess. Out of the 3 options. Eric said, come for Wolf Ride and stay for the Twilight talk. Absolutely. His eyes glow as yellow as a wolf's, and you feel his hunger, but no, it isn't food he lusts for. His smile is not a thing that I enjoy. Oh, ew. Oh, gross. No, no, no. At last you're mine? Oh. The churning waters lap at your thighs, and a wave of desire rushes over you along with a fleeting thought. This is bizarre. Who even is this guy? Dimly, some part of you knows you've never met this man, so why do you feel so at home in his arms? Yeah, why do I? Ah, said I like the man bun. Eric said the opening makes me puke a little on my mouth. I don't know. It's just like these are just not my type. I don't really have a quote unquote type when it comes to men. Um, but I just don't find them attractive. Also, oh, KT said the man bun was only cute on Tom. But it's okay, they are wolves. This is so disturbing. I hate this. His mouth moves towards yours, blech, golden eyes glowing with anticipation. I should get the fuck away. You sit up, tearing your eyes from the mesmerizing yellow gaze. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Who are you? What are you? Wolves don't smile, so it checks out. The mouth opens as if to speak at last. What the fuck was that? Oh. Hello? What? Oh, chapter 1, Hunt's Peak. Okay. When you suddenly jerk awake with a jolt and a sound of shattering glass. So we were having a dream, okay, about a werewolf. Thank you, Fishy, for subscribing. Fishy said, look at how beat up that car is. It's important. Okay, it's important? I mean, it looks kind of fucked up. It's like the last chapter of Chasing You, just gross. Yeah, I agree. So far, the visual novels that I have been playing on stream, like I have, oof, they've been overtly sexual in ways that have made me so uncomfortable. You struggle to move. What is that? A crid? Smoke fills your nose and something is holding you down, pressing on your chest. You fight against it. No, get off of me. Why can't I move? Is it the seatbelt? Oh, a man's voice says you've had an accident. The voice is deep, warm like the hand that comes through the window, calming and steadying you. Your vision clears, recognizing slowly you're in a car, crashed somewhere at the side of a wooded road. A man is opening the door to rescue you. The same man you just saw, just... He is more attractive with clothes on, and when he's not smiling. I do genuinely believe that. Hold still, I'll get you out. His muscles strain as he yanks open the jammed door and takes your arm to help you out of the damaged car. You look at him. His eyes are brown, not golden. Normal eyes. Human eyes. But your reaction when he touches you is anything but normal. His touch feels at once electric and completely familiar, a jolt of sensation that heats your blood and sends your heart racing. So this is giving me very like Gabe Rishi vibes. Eric said just keep the clothes on and don't smile. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut and never undress is the perfect thing to say to an ally in a sex-heavy romance novel. Yeah, as long as there's absolutely no sex in this sex novel, I'm into it. Slowly, the night's events come back to you. You were driving all night, coming to West Virginia to visit your mother's... Okay, West Virginia. To visit your mother's family and the hometown she had always forbidden you to even ask about. Wow. Was I dreaming? But how are you? His voice is calm but evasive as he shuts the car door. You must have fallen asleep at the wheel. But why do I know you? How can you look exactly like someone from my dream? He doesn't answer, carefully walking around the car with you to take stock of the damage. You should have been more careful. You could have been killed. I was driving all night. I must have been more tired than I realized. The car looks mostly intact. Seems like you veered into the side and straight into a tree. Your windshield is cracked. The driver's side door is warped, but not much other visible damage. Didn't the hood, like, look kind of fucked up too? Thank you for your help. I'm Celine. As much as Sam annoys me, the sprites are hot. Yeah, they did really make him super fucking fine. And the woman too. Like, female Sam is incredibly attractive. How do you say... Fishy said the goddamned engine was smoking. Yeah, it didn't look like it was fine. What is his name? How do you say this? Bastine? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know how to say his name. Oh no, it's not progressing. There we go. Okay. It's like Sebastian. Oh, okay, Bastion. Interesting. I can either say you saved me. Looks so familiar. I don't want to admit to him being in my dreams, so I'll just say you saved me. Are you hurt? His voice is low and gravelly, and for some reason your heart beats faster at the sound. God, this is... Oh, God. Maybe the engine just smokes naturally. Yeah, maybe the car was just designed like that. You stretch and twist, testing your limbs, but other than some shakiness, you seem to be okay. I think I'm alright, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there. You look at the mist-shrouded forest and the deserted road. What are you doing out here? And, where is here? You should be terrified, alone in the woods with your wrecked car and a strange man whose intense gaze never leaves your own. Yeah, we should definitely be afraid. Eric said, why would the third option be there with the person you just met? It's the same fucking thing they did with, like, Jackie in, like, book 1 of Open Heart, where you walk in on her in her underwear and you're like, wow, you're so fucking hot? Like, why would you ever say that to somebody? Fishy said, Eric, are you questioning flirting with someone upon first meeting them? And then Pavel says, she flirts like the laws of attraction MC are like Queen Bee. There's so many MCs we could list. These options annoy me so much no matter the book. Yeah, no, they're awful. And it happens very frequently in Choices books as well. But instead, the unexpected connection from your dreams still lingers, something deeper and stranger than mere attraction. I don't like this. You're nearly to Hunt's Peak. Oh, good. That's where I was going. I'm visiting my uncle. And my mom left Hunt's Peak when she was a teenager, so I've never even met any of my family here. Which always seems strange to me, so I figured I'd come and see. You realize you're babbling, and it's hard to tell if it's because okay, his name's like Sebastian, Bastion, okay. Because Bastion makes you nervous, or feels so familiar that you expect him to already know everything about you. Ugh. I'm so bored. Like, I hate when they try to write an LI like this. Like, you've never met him before, but you're already so comfortable with him. It's like you guys have known each other for 1,000 years. Your connection is just something out of a storybook or a fairy tale. Like, when does that ever happen in real life? Oh, Fishy said there's a reason for it this time. Oh no. It's not good. Katie said it's only been 10 minutes. Whether or not you buy into that reason will make or break the story. Oh no. You manage to stop yourself before you say anything about the reoccurrent dreams you've had about the forest of Hunt's Peak. Forest you've never seen before right now. Or the strange feeling that he was in more than one of those dreams. It's a pleasure to meet you at last, Celine. At last? At last? No. 911? 911? Absolutely not. No. At last? What the fuck? Yeah, this is a little creepy. Have you been stalking me or something? Wait. Are we sure? Are we sure that this car's totaled? Can we just take it and get out of here? Can we leave? I don't like this. Fishy said, this is so much more enjoyable than reading it myself. And Jake said, I may enjoy the story, but I only like the female ally. Well, maybe I'll like her better. We'll see. We've waited a long time for you. Your mother leaving was a great disappointment. A shiver runs through you at his quiet words. He knows your mother? How? Wow, small towns, huh? Everyone knows everyone. I don't think that's what this is. Something like that. You had always suspected there was more to your mom's story than just bored teenager leaves small town. That's why you went behind her back to come all the way down here to find out what really ties you to Hunt's Peak. This was an awful idea. But whatever you were expecting, it definitely wasn't this. So what do you know about... I guess I'll ask my mom. What do you know about my mom? I was very young when she left. I never met her. Give us the option to drive away and give us the 15 diamonds. She doesn't know I'm here. She never wanted me to come to Hunt's Peak. KT said, calling mom, I fucked up. Many people were hurt when she chose to leave. They won't easily forgive her. Still, that was my entire life ago. Memories here are long. Okay. Because you guys are werewolves? You turn back, your nose wrinkling at the smell of the smoke from your engine. Okay, so it was smoking. So there was damage. Okay. Sour against the rich soil of the forest. I should call someone about my car. You take out your phone to dial 911, but you have no bars, and when you try to dial, you hear only a strange static. Eric said, I have a feeling that the mom doesn't care to be forgiven. I would agree with that. Damn it. No signal. I guess I can try to drive. You look dubiously at the car. It seems drivable. Mostly? Nah. Suddenly you hear the sound of another car on the deserted road. It slows as it approaches you, and you become aware of a strange pulling sensation. As if someone in that car, is calling to you. This is such main character syndrome. Just thinking that everything is about you. Did you? You glance at Sebastian. Okay. At Bastion, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get used to that. Wondering how he feels about it, but his eyes show nothing but suspicion as the car slows to a stop and a woman gets out. Fishy said that they just acknowledge the smoking engine and then say you could probably drive it maybe. They absolutely did. Oh, KT said I'm getting witness flashbacks. Oh, please. Please don't. Like Bastion, this woman has a mysterious and uncanny connection to you, so be sure to choose someone gorgeous. Okay. Oh, she's pretty. No. First one for me. First one out the gut. Eric said, so it's like most Pixelberry MCs thinking it's about them. Pretty much. She's cute. She's yellow. She has a disease. Well, all of them look a little off. Is this your car, miss? You need a hand? To your surprise, you feel the same spark as when you met Bastion, a lightning bolt of connection that leaps from you to her, despite the dark glasses that shield her eyes. I don't know that I find really any of this believable, to be honest. Jake said, who's going to tell them I actually enjoyed Witness? What part did you enjoy? Kitty said, I chose the black female light. Her hair was pretty. It was pretty. Oh, so who are you? We're fine. You some kind of park ranger or something? Morgan, I work for the forestry department, of course. Yeah, Eric said you are allowed to like anything you want, Jake. That is true. You are allowed to enjoy. If you like Wolf Ride, that's fine. I don't care. If you like Witness, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna insult somebody over their book that they like. Fishy said it isn't believable, so you'll need to just suspend the disbelief. So I should just get rid of any preconceived notion that this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think the issue with Witness is that the characters are unlikable. I think it's primarily the MC. It's just so bad. It's so bad. Celine. Bastion takes a deliberate step forward, blocking the space between you and Morgan. His shoulders are stiff and his eyes unblinking. Go away, Morgan. You have no authority here. What is this cowboy country music? What is going on? The stranger stiffens, jaw tightening, her head turned slightly away from Bastion. It's my job to keep these woods safe. You work for what? For Sayer Energy and Power? Your job is to destroy the woods. I'm a researcher for SEP and a part-time ranger. Was this guy hassling you, miss? What is happening here? Fishy said it's a showdown. Her voice softens noticeably when talking to you instead of Bastion, and again you feel an unexpected frisson of pleasure at the sound. Yuck. Who is Matt Murdock? Where is that? What show is that from, Jake? No. You'd be surprised how many vicious creatures live in these woods. Shouldn't come out here alone. I can take care of myself. I don't need anyone doing that for me. Katie said Mexican standoff vibes. Yeah. I'm sure you can, but there's a line between brave and reckless. Lots of dangerous things in these woods, more than you'd think at first glance. The woods are hardly alone in that. What dangers are you hiding in town? You can practically see the hackles rise on both their necks as they face each other. Just a word of advice from someone who's lived here her whole life. Don't trust Bastion. He's a known troublemaker. If your idea of trouble is inconveniencing, Sayer Energy. Okay, interesting. So already we're kind of getting the juxtaposition of like Bastion being like the forest protector. Bastion's hands are balled into fists to his sides as he tenses, looking like he wants to throw a punch. The car door opens behind Morgan and two men get out. Step back. Oh no, this guy. We better not be catching you making threats against an officer of the Forest Service. Both men watch Bastion like he's a grenade that's about to explode. That's alright, Sergi, Hugo. He was just leaving. What the fuck? These names. She turns to you with a smile. We can give you a ride to town and call a mechanic for your car. Oh no, Fishy said just wait, Morgan will step up to be the other force protector soon enough. Oh no. I will accept some help with the mechanic though. Bastion hovers close, not quite concealing the urgency in his voice. The road goes around the mountain. It's much quicker to cut through the forest. Besides, you came here to learn about your people. This forest is your heritage. Let me show it to you while we walk. His voice drops low, like a caress, too soft for Morgan to overhear. There is a waterfall not far from here, a jewel of the forest hidden from all human eyes. What about Ireland gives you incesty vibes? I need to know what the background of that comment is. A waterfall? For a moment, an image from your dream flashes before you. The hidden spray of the waterfall, the wolf's body bearing you down into the lapping water. Bastion smiles, and you suddenly know, incontrovertibly, wow, that he knows exactly what you're thinking. Blood rises in your cheeks as he leans closer. Wouldn't you like to see it for real? No. How can he know what happened in your dream? Is this why your mother clammed up every time you asked about Hunt's Peak? Bastion is Irish? Okay. I'ma just absorb that piece of information and let it go, because I don't know what to do with it. Is there something supernatural about this place? Go with Bastion to learn more about your family's ties to the forest and spend time alone with him. There is absolutely nothing I would like to do less. Let's go get that car fixed. Oh, Eric said I'm joking. I don't know. You could tell me anything about this book. As kind as you've been, we did just meet. Maybe I shouldn't go anywhere with you just yet. You have nothing to fear from me, Celine. I don't know about that. His deep voice and formal way of speaking seem equal parts enticing and menacing. You laugh to break the tension. Give me 1 second, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Just don't want to forget the lessons of Red Riding Hood, you know? And my uncle is waiting for me in town. Oh, that's actually a pretty good reference. Red Riding Hood is pretty good. Bastion takes her hand in something closer to an... What the fuck? Obscience, then a handshake? I don't even know what that is. And then fixes Morgan with a threatening stare. Take care of her. I will see you again, Celine. Oh, that makes me feel like I made the right choice to not get that diamond scene. Bastion melts into the trees, almost instantly blending into near invisibility. This is going to be another Dimeless playthrough, but from very different reasons. Morgan climbs into the backseat of the car, and one of the men takes the wheel. She holds out a hand to help you get into the seat beside her. But the moment your fingers touch, the contact burns through you like a jolt of electricity. She drops her hand immediately, obviously as startled as you by the fire between you. Is Callum in this book, or is that the name of the werewolf from Nightbound? Can someone remind me? I think actually his name was Cal, right? From Nightbound. Oh, Callum is in this book. Okay. Alright, take a quick water break. You... What is this? Morgan pulls away, not meeting your eyes as you buckle yourself in beside her. Slowly, the driver starts to accelerate down the wooded road. You alright, Celine? He didn't hurt you? Bastion saved me, was a perfect gentleman, or seemed really strange. Yeah, let's be honest. Couldn't put my finger on it, but something seemed off about him. Yeah. Oh wow, this is the same music from Big Sky Country. Kind of comforting in a way. Morgan's lips tighten and you can tell there's more she doesn't want to say. Yeah, there's obviously some tension, some history between the two of them. You'd never believe me if I told you what he's capable of. Oh no. You really think he'd hurt me? I know he will. Eric said this is a waste of good music. Why? I mean, obviously there's some history there, so what's the deal with you two? Morgan looks away. Bastion doesn't care who he hurts as long as he gets what he thinks is his right. None of them do. Oh, them. None of who? Yeah, same question I have. As the first buildings of town draw into sight, she forces a smile. You said you're meeting your uncle. Did he say where? Can I help you find your way? Is this the same, no, this is from It Lives, right? I think I want to say this is, like, the very last scene in, like, one of the very last scenes in It Lives 2 when you go back to, like, the town from It Lives 1. Yeah, that's where I remember this from. Morgan sees you safely to town, lingering outside the car as you text your uncle to let him know you're here. Well, I'd better, yeah, tell your uncle that the car is being towed to Bernie's shop. He'll know where that is. She hesitates as if reluctant to leave. Thanks for the ride. You reach out awkwardly to shake her hand, almost convincing yourself it's just polite and not an excuse to touch her again. That's disgusting. Anytime you need it. As she pulls back into the car, or she gets back into the car and pulls away, you recognize your uncle hurrying toward you. Wow, our uncle's quick. Celine? Celine, is that you? Okay. Alright, cool. That's her uncle. Uncle Zane? I'm so happy to finally meet you, or you look just like I imagined. Let's just say I'm so happy to finally meet you. I can't believe you're really here. You can't know how long I've been waiting for this. He folds you into an awkward hug. I would know you anywhere. Spitting image of your father, aren't you? But what happened to you? You're like you've been chewed up and spit out and left for the dogs. Gee, thanks. You suddenly realize your clothes look exactly like you drove for 18 hours and then survived a car crash. Crap. I just realized I left my bags with the car. Oh yeah, I got a call from the mechanic. Said you had a little fender bender. You try to brush the creases out of your clothes as you bring Zane up to speed on the past few hours. Well, there's one part of that I can put right, at least. Miss Scariest is right over there if you want to pick up something new to wear. Oh no. I wouldn't want you to tell your mom that Hunts Peak didn't treat you right. Yeah, well, I didn't exactly tell her where I was going. Ah, that makes more sense. I was wondering what changed her mind. Why? Why does she hate this place so much? Zane doesn't answer the question, picking up his pace as you follow him. Here, let's see what Miss Sherry's got in stock. My MC must have stanked to high heaven by the end, yeah, because I'm not about to buy a new outfit. Moments later, you put together a chic but practical outfit at the encouragement of Zane and the saleswoman. Nope. No, 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 no. I don't know. I'm probably fine with what I'm wearing. I should save my money for the car repairs. If you say so. We can pick up your bags a little later. I took the rest of the day off so we could spend some time together. What do you want to do first? You glance around the unpromising street, which looks like something that should be paired with an article on America's dying heartland. Before we do anything else, we should probably figure out what's happening with my car. Yeah, we should. By the time you sort things out with the mechanic, it's almost dinner time, and Zane takes you back to his house on the outskirts of town. Oh, I'm really enjoying the artwork in this book. It's a little messy in here, though, which looks like something you've seen in those before parts of one of those home makeover shows. The kind with the filthy linoleum that hasn't been changed since the 70s. Watch yourself. Let me clear somewhere to sit. Oh, Zane. He grabs a handful of hunting rifles off the couch, carelessly tossing them into a pile of what might be laundry. We should have listened to our mother. Supper's almost ready. You haven't lived until you've eaten Hunt's Peak venison. Despite the grime, you have to admit the food smells amazing, especially since your last proper meal was sometime yesterday. So, if all your mom told you is how rotten Hunt's Peak is, what made you decide to come here anyway? Okay, want to learn about my family. I've had weird dreams about this place, and I'm not really sure why I'm here. I just see Jerry's message, fuck wolves. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I'm here. It's got a hold on us, this place. Our family's lived here since forever. Your mom never understood. You can't just turn your back on your history. I told her she couldn't keep you away. I knew you'd want to come back when the time was right. Well, the kitchen looks a little cleaner at least. He puts plates down on the ancient table and you sit quietly for a few moments, savoring the first bites. Tell me about Hunt's Peak, my mom, or why everything around here is so strange. I'll just do Hunt's Peak. Grimacing, Zane takes a swig of beer. I guess it doesn't look like much to a big city girl like you. Where am I from? I mean, I wouldn't... It's okay. It's not the town that matters, you know. It's the mountains, the woods. That's what keeps us here. Although I guess even that wasn't enough for your mom. Why did she leave? Zane doesn't say anything, but you notice he keeps glancing out the window, as if the dark swathe of trees behind the curtain has the answers. When your mom met your dad, when she told us she was leaving to marry him, he's lucky he didn't find himself dead on the roadside. Oh my god. What the fuck? Just because they were too young to get married? No, just because... Never mind, you don't want to hear any of this. Yes, I do. Was it something to do with, like, marrying an outsider? Did she tell you that? No, she tried to never talk about this place at all. It's an ancient history now. The important thing is that you're back with your people. No, I don't like how few answers I'm getting from everybody in this book. He forces a smile. So what do you want to do tonight? I want to talk about why you almost killed... Why you almost killed my father. KT said, come on now, I want to learn the story. Don't flake on me. I'm here. I'm there with you, KT. I want to know. Aw. Jake said came to support me. Thank you, Jake. That's so nice. Are you avoiding my questions or making a avoiding my questions? Yeah, let's just say that. No, Zane doesn't meet your eyes. Tell me, what was so weird about my mom moving away to get married? Who are my people? Zane stands up, walking away from her angry gaze. Not much fun for you hanging out with an old man all night. Why don't you just go back into town, see if you can meet some folks your own age? Bucks would be the best place for that. Got a good business going most nights, live music and dancing. I just got into a fucking car crash this morning, but okay, I guess I'll go dancing. Zane won't hear any argument against it, so a little later you find yourself walking into Bucks. Fishy said don't go to the bar. Oh no. It's a dive bar, but at least a lively one. A young woman on a bar stool gives you a friendly once-over. Oh, she's pretty. Well, you look like you're new in town. You must be Celine. I'm Layla. Hello, Layla. Does everyone in this town know each other? Ha, your uncle told me you'd be heading down. Asked me to keep an eye out for you. I'm happy to meet you, or I'll just say I'm happy. Let's just be pleasant. Happy to meet you. Same here. We've all been curious about the prodigal? Whatever. Prodigal? I don't know. Daughter. Eric said Layla's the only likable character. That's interesting. Really? My mom not living next door to her parents is still news a generation later? How small is this town? Oh no, Kat said actually agree with Fishy Buns on that. Oh no. You got no idea, hun. She stands up from her seat and you're surprised to see that she's pregnant. Oh wow. Hello. Baby. Congratulations. Layla rubs her belly proudly. Thanks. Just about 6 weeks to go. Feel like I'm a turkey waiting for the timer to pop. Oh no, Fishty. You look around awkwardly, not seeing any guys in the bar who look like they're staking a claim to Layla. Is the father... He lives outside of town. Oh, is that hard? Ha! We see each other every day, and when we do, we make up for it. Oh god. Okay, Layla. We know how she got pregnant. Layla goes to the dance floor in front of the pool table, throwing her big belly around with ease. As you join her, the door to the bar suddenly slams open. A man and a woman walk in, dirty clothes, scruffy faces, and an unmistakable air of menace around them. They lock their eyes on you. Come, it's time. The ritual is about to start. What the fuck? The what? Who are you? You should have known Hunt's Peak would just keep getting weirder. Layla grips your hand. When you turn to her, she nods reassuringly. No one else in the bar seems to be acting like this is anything unusual. It's okay. Just do what they say. What the fuck? Maybe we should start over. Hi, I'm Celine, and you are... You know who we are. No, I don't. No, I really don't. It's okay. There. Come with us. He grabs her wrist in one hand. His grip is like iron, his nails ragged and oddly long. Ew! Ew! There's nothing more disgusting than describing someone's nails as oddly long. Ew. I'm fighting back, obviously. Bar-side abductions may be no big deal to Layla, but back in Philly, there's still grounds for a fight. You reach around for the first thing that comes to hand, a large mug of beer, and hurl it at the man. It connects with a satisfying crack. Ow! Stay away! You dash for the door, but the other woman steps in between you and the only escape. I told him you weren't worth it. Desperately, you look around. Even here, they got to have some kind of law about fire exits. Got you. Girl, if you don't fuck her up. As you dash for the back, the woman grabs you from behind. She has a wall of muscle, shockingly strong, and it's impossible to get out of her vice-like embrace. She hands you off to the man who lifts you up bodily and carries you out, ignoring the kicks you rain on his legs. Put me down, you creep. You try to make eye contact with anyone in the bar, but they all turn away as if this is no more than a little argument they're politely ignoring. What the fuck, bro? Yo, this is like my actual nightmare. There's a white van parked outside, the back door's thrown open to reveal a few loose boxes and some tools. What the fuck? Put me down. You struggle and kick harder, your heel connecting painfully with the man's knee, but it's not enough to keep him from forcing you into the van. The door slams and the light cuts off as you're left alone in the back. This is real. Can I just say, this is very triggering to read as a woman. Like, I feel like this is how a lot of like sex trafficking and stuff happens, and it's making me very uncomfortable. You hear talking and hold your breath, straining to make out what they're saying. Start the ceremony. Only until the moon sets. There is a screech of tires, and you sprawl against the back as the van picks up speed. You can feel as you turn off the road, the van bouncing along what it feels like a dirt trail, gravel spraying loudly against the frame. Oh no, in this town there are plenty of nice people willing to give you a ride to a place you've never been to before. Where the hell are we? It's only a few minutes later that the van finally rolls to a stop and the woman opens the rear doors. I should charge past her. With some half-formed idea of making an escape, you leap from the van and dash forward until you realize what you're seeing, or before you realize what you're seeing. What the actual? This is like some Shadows of Saint 4. Oh no. You are in a clearing in the woods. Large boulders arranged around what looks like some sort of poor man's Stonehenge. Roast them. All around stand people chanting in strange guttural barks and marked with face and body paint. Oh no. What? Arasu? Araha? For a moment, you think you see a golden glow in the woman's eyes like a wolf's. The fire burns in the clearing, scented with something sweet. Incense or drugs. Hard to tell since the whole thing already feels like a hallucination. Celine. Oh, no. Why is he here? Bastion's gravely voice stops your words in your throat, and you turn to see him backlit by the fire, dressed now in paints and leather like the rest of them. I don't like this. I don't like this. Eric said it is kind of on par with Saint 4. Yeah, I agree with I definitely got a Saint 4 kind of vibe with the wolves and or the woods and everything. Bastion? Yep. Cool, thanks. I hate it. I hated that. That was awful. Everyone was acting so fucking weird from like the very beginning. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Okay. Um, I am not going to be reading another chapter. I just, I don't know if I could take 2 chapters of this in one night. There's so much, there's so much going on. And I don't know, again, like, I don't want to come out and say that, like, I don't like it. You know, like, I always say whenever I read a new book, I try to give it, like, 2 to 3 chapters to just solve LICG, but make it scary. I always try to give it, 2 to 3 chapters to, like, try to, like, just give it some time. That's it, just to give it some time. But the book starts off with a kidnapping, and I don't know if I'm uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. That scene made me feel like just very anxious, and I didn't like it. Um, oh no, Eric said I finished 3 drinks. I probably should have uh drank a little bit to get through that. But yeah, that's all I'm going to read for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining, whether you were participating in chat or whether you were lurking. I am not picky. I enjoy both type of visitors and viewers. So thank you all so much for joining me. I am going to post the replay. It's going to be available on Twitch for like 2 weeks is like their maximum they let these replays stay up, and I will be uploading it to YouTube shortly. And if you didn't join us live and you want to join us live next time, we do this on Mondays, 4 p.m. PT, 7 p.m. ET. And we will also pick this up next Monday if you did join us live and you would like to join us live again. So that is where I am going to leave it. Eric has officially titled this Messy Mondays. So yeah, we will call this Messy Mondays. Thank everybody so much for joining me, and I hope you have a peaceful and safe, most importantly, safe rest of your night. Bye.